Hello and welcome to our PHP tutorial series for beginners. In today's video, I will guide you through installing XAMPP on a Windows machine step by step. If you are ready to set up your local server environment, let's dive right in. XAMPP is an open source tool that helps developers to run local web servers. It includes Apache, MariaDB, or formerly called as a MySQL, PHP and Perl, making it perfect for developers to run PHP on their local environment. So to download the XAMPP, let's go ahead into your browser and search for the download XAMPP and click on this link, download XAMPP, from the apachefriends.org website. So we are installing XAMPP on a Windows machine. So select the latest version of a XAMPP with the latest PHP version, that is the PHP 8.2.12, and click on download button to download the exe. In a few seconds the download will start. Once the download completes, go to that exe file and double click on the XAMPP exe to start the installation. First, it is asking, do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer? Click on yes. In this wizard, click on the next button. It will download these components. In the server, it will download Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat, PHP, Perl, PHP MyAdmin, WebBlazor, and the fake sendmail. I will keep all this as it is. Next, click on the next button, and by default it will download the XAMPP in a C drive, but I will download it in my D drive. And in the D drive, you can create one folder, name it as a XAMPP, and select that folder to install the XAMPP. So I have created this XAMPP folder to install XAMPP in my D drive. Again, click on OK. Click on next button. In this next step, select the language. So I will set the language as a English. Click on next. Setup is ready to begin installing the XAMPP on your computer. Click on next, and it will take some time to install the XAMPP, so just wait for that. It will take the time as per your system configuration. Minimum it will take 5 minutes to complete this installation. After that, click on this finish button to complete the XAMPP setup. And also, if you want to start the control panel right now, mark this check and click on finish, so that it will start the XAMPP control panel. From this control panel, we will require just these two components, that is the Apache server, which will be required to run the PHP, and second is the MySQL to run our database. So to start the Apache, click on start button, and same way to start the MySQL, click on the start button to start the MySQL. Here you can see the Apache is running on the 80 and 443, these two ports, that is the HTTP and the HTTPS, and the MySQL is running on the 3306 port. Now I will give some overview about this control panel. If you want to go to the Apache page, just click on this admin, so that it will redirect you to the localhost page. Here you can see our Apache is working correctly, and if you want to check the PHP version, just click on this PHP info. Here you can see the PHP version is 8.2.12. Same way, if you want to go to the PHP MyAdmin to check your databases, just click on PHP MyAdmin, and these are the default databases which are provided by the XAMPP. Next thing, on this XAMPP control panel, if you want to do some config changes like the httpd.conf, SSL related changes. And if you want to do changes in your PHP INI, like we will see in the next videos, so we can do those changes in this file. So these config files are accessible from here, and you can also access those files from here. Like go to Apache conf, here you can access the http.conf. If you go to the extra, see this file httpd-ssl.conf, and this vhost XAMPP.conf. You can do the MySQL related changes in this MySQL folder, and in this my.inf config file you can do the changes. So before doing any change, keep the backup, and after that you can do the changes. So these files you can access from this control panel as well, like this my.inf file. And if you want to check the logs, Apache logs, just click on this logs button, and you can check the access logs, error logs, or the PHP logs. Same way for the MySQL, you can check the MySQL logs. In this netstat, you can check the ports, which services are using the ports. Like here you can see the 80 and the 443 ports. These are using the http.exe, means the Apache. And for the MySQL, you can see 3306. This port is used by the MySQL. So you can access your XAMPP homepage by going to the localhost. And if you able to see this page, means your XAMPP is installed correctly. In the next tutorial, we will set up the Visual Studio Code to write our first PHP program and how to run that program. Just from this tutorial on installing the XAMPP in a Windows. This video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tutorials like this. And I will see you in the next tutorial.